Yeah, my crown is black, made from.
We are talking about all single people are not created equal.
They definitely aren't.
Just not.
They definitely aren't.
You want to give them a breakdown of what you feel or what we've discussed.
All right, so I pretty much break the single people down into two categories. You got single on purpose, right? And then you got the single and looking community. Me, I call them community members. So y'all will hear me refer to that a lot, like the community or community members, but the single and looking community. So here go the definitions. Listen closely. I'm gonna just say it once. Single on purpose. It means that you either have or have no trouble locating suitable options by your standards to settle down with and live the rest of your life. But for whatever the reason, you're not on that right now. You focused on some other things. That's single on purpose. Then you have the single and looking community. It means that you're single and you'd rather not be, right? And for whatever reasons, you're having a hard time locating someone suitable by your standards to live the rest of your life with. That puts you in the community.
Okay. All right. So my question is to you, like within these two separate um categories, right?
Mhm.
With the community specifically, do you feel like men or women have a harder time finding love?
Today, I'm gonna say men. Um, I don't know if it was always that way. I think it used to be something totally different, but now I would say men just because a the narrative that they have
Mhm.
about us, like not being shit or whatever the situation, ain't no good men or whatever the case may be, right? So false narrative going around. So you got people with skewed perspectives out here dating with cynical views, right? Then you got the men out here who aren't suitable by said standards of the women they like. Average men, and I'm talking about black men, the black community, black culture. You know what I'm saying? Um, Average men have become the new bums. Back in the day, you have to understand average meaning that you make the average amount of money per year for a man of your distinguishment, right? So if you average right now with the current economy, you can't afford to sustain a household of you, a wife, and two kids on your income. If you're average,
Okay.
you have a lot of women who like, well, I need a man who could do that. Okay, but they themselves are average. So now you have an average woman who don't like average men. Hy- Hypergamy is at an all-time high in our community. You have a lot of average women trying to date too far up. And all the said men, I'm sorry for being long-winded. Let me get this out though. All the said men in these phones, when women be like, I'm not single and looking because I got options. I could, if I want to be in a relationship, I could just go through my phone. But them ain't the men that I want. Okay. So you are in the community because you have to have options suitable by your standards. And you don't because you single and you rather not be. The point I was making is the dudes that's in the phone that they could just hit up and get into a relationship with.
Mhm.
That's the average man. That's the level that they probably should be dating at. He ready to give her his heart and his soul. Instead, he in the community living next door, suffering from can't get right. I'm sorry. I had to get all that out. I appreciate your patience.
But okay, so I understand that. So you're saying basically men have a harder time because women um they're looking for a certain level for a man to be on, basically. Or or they're not, or the man is not where they feel like they should be.
I think it's superficial no matter what it is. Whether it's that a woman is out here looking strictly for money, like a dude that make a certain amount is like her criteria.
Mhm.
But you got women that's it's reduced all the way down to height.
Mhm.
He's such a perfect guy. I can see myself with a guy like him for the rest of my life, but he's not tall enough.
I ain't gonna lie. That
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
that is like something that is looked at like for women. Like me personally, I can't see myself dating someone. I'm 5'3", right? So I can't see myself dating someone who's the same height or shorter than that. It's just I
How
don't
tall?
know.
How tall do a man got to be to get back there though? You see, y'all worry about the wrong things. How tall he got to be to get back there?
Wow.
Right, right, right. You see?
Melanin got me feeling like a hero. Straight out the comics. Once on my side is a goddess. Strong black woman. Only one rule, be honest. To the agenda, they know we a problem. They be saying we too black. Brown. Too black.